All right, man, welcome back. Welcome back to the Spirit of Sankofa. My name is Jeff Staten. And this week, we're going to be talking about introspection and how introspection is the gateway. It is the only gateway to your purpose. It is the only gateway to your purpose, to your freedom, to your peace, and to your success. Introspection is that gateway. Now, here's a brief history of introspection. There is a branch of philosophy called epistemology. Epistemology is the study of knowledge. Epistemology says, okay, what is knowledge? How do you obtain knowledge? And once you have knowledge, how do you know that that's knowledge? Wait, I just said no. How do I know? No. And once I know, how do I know that's knowing? So epistemology is the dissection of knowledge, right? And one way to dissect knowledge is understanding the sources of knowledge. Now, one source of knowledge is external. You get external knowledge from your teachers, your books, the radio, the TV, internet, all that external stuff. But once in a while, a light goes on in your brain and you obtain knowledge internally. And obtaining knowledge internally is called introspection. That is the source of introspection. It is a branch of epistemology. Now, down through the years, people like psychologists and spiritual folk have kind of tethered themselves to that word. Psychologists say that epistemology is the study of your mental state, the self-examination of your consciousness. Spiritual people say that introspection is the self-examination of your soul. Now, I say psychologists are saying potato, and I say that spiritual folk are saying tater. Pretty much the same thing, yeah? However, the consensus is that it is self-examination. Introspection is examining yourself, taking the light of life that you use to obtain information externally and turning that light upon yourself, thus revealing yourself, kind of introducing yourself to you. You are being revealed through the light of your investigation, through the light of self-analysis. Well, that brings me to what Jesus the Messiah said. Jesus Messiah said, I am a lamp unto your feet. He said that I am the light unto your pathway. Lamp, light. Once again, you got Jesus talking about potatoes and taters. But here's the point I'm trying to make. For some reason, the Messiah says that he is a lamp to my feet. This is the Messiah saying this, that he is a lamp to my feet. What is so important about my dogs, about my tootsies, that the Messiah says I am, or another way of saying, another word for I am is I identify myself as the light unto your feet. Why are my feet so important, such that the Messiah says that he is the revealer of my feet? Well, oftentimes, when you know where your feet are, you know where you are. Most times, when you find your feet, you find you. Now, public service announcement. If you ever find yourself somewhere and your feet aren't there, an ambulance, call somebody, something's pretty Something's wrong, right? But nevertheless, Jesus is saying, I am the revealer of where you are. I am the revealer of your location. Through Christ, you know where you are. And that's pretty profoundly important information, knowing where you are. That was the exact question that God asked Adam in the Garden of Eden. Adam, where are you? Adam, what's your location? Adam, where you at? Now, we know that question was rhetorical. Rhetorical in that an answer wasn't necessary at all. It was rhetorical in that there was a larger message and a greater point attached to the question. Adam, where are you? The question was an opportunity for Adam to change his consciousness, to change his conscious focus, mental focus, right? Because you can't know your location unless you disconnect from everything else to look at yourself. In order for Adam to answer that question, he had to push aside whatever was going on with Eve. He had to push aside all the stuff that was happening with the serpent and everything else that was happening in the garden to know where he was. He had to change his consciousness. God offered Adam this opportunity to change his consciousness because he knew once Adam knew where he was, that Adam would understand that he was the source of his trouble. Because he didn't ask, God didn't ask, where's Eve at? He didn't ask, where that serpent at? God asked, Adam, where are you? It was in Adam noticing himself that he would recognize the how and the why. And that's what introspection gives you the opportunity to do. You're not going to understand what's going on in your life until you look inwardly. You're not going to understand how to proceed with that idea, with that dream, until you listen to what's the voice inside of you. Your marriage is never going to get better until you two stop focusing externally and start looking inwardly. Your business is going to always fail until you stop blaming the customers, stop blaming your employees, stop blaming Trump. When you stop blaming externally and look at yourself, therein you find all the answers that you need to be successful. It's in you. The concept of problem and answer being one isn't new to God. That out of bondage comes the answer. Out of the Jewish slavery came Moses. Out of mankind came Jesus himself. You're going to find freedom in you. You're going to find wholeness in you. You're going to find success in you. Look at yourself. Self-examination will answer all of your questions. All right, man, I got to go. I appreciate, as I say every week, that you come here every week. Thank you. If these videos are helpful for you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, subscribe to the channel. Simple stuff. Like the video. Let me know that you like it. Leave a comment. Say what you like. Say what you don't like. Right? Share it. Go give this knowledge to someone else. And at last but not least, there's a bell icon. I want you to click that bell and it will let you know when the next video is being posted. Thank you one more again for coming. My name is Jeff Staten, and this is the Spirit of Sankofa. One love.